let's look at the nested if-else statement here. So a nested if-else statement is where you put an if statement inside of another. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's look at this comment here. So we have an if statement. If condition. Now, you see the braces. Inside of this, all of this code here will run if that condition's true. So now, you've got some code here. Then you've got another if-else statement inside of it. Now, this runs like a normal if-else statement. In other words, if this is true, it runs that code. If this is false, it goes to the else. But you only can get inside of here if this condition itself is true. So this is a nested statement. It's inside of another. So all of this is inside of whether this condition was true. Now let's use this idea to find out if x is the largest and then which number is next. So x, y, z, random numbers, 0 to 9. I have an if statement. If x is greater than or equal to y and x is greater than or equal to z, that means x is largest. So this is only true. I've only run this code if x is the largest. So I then check, hey, is y greater than or equal to z? That means y is the middle number and z is the smallest. Else, that means got to mean z is larger than y. So x, z, y. Now, another example would be to determine if you want to do multiple things based on if the first one was true, but leaving it open and making choices inside of that. So if x equals 1, now we'll do some code. Very generic here. I didn't really make this anything specific, it's just doing something. And then if y equals 1, it's going to do something. Else it'll do something else. And we got some more code. So the only way you can get in here is x equals 1 and y equals 1. The only way you can get here is if x equals 1 and y didn't equal 1. And I do the same thing here with an else. The only way I can get here is if x was not equal to 1, but y is. The only way I can get here is if x does not equal 1 and y does not equal 1. The whole point of all of this is the idea we can put if statements anywhere we want. And if an if statement's inside of another, it's called nested. Now let's run through this. Let's run this and see if this works as we claim. X is 1, y is 5, z is 2. So it only printed something if x is the largest. So let's run it until we get x being the largest. Nope. There we go. So x is the largest, then z, smallest is y. And that is the end of this lesson.